Dustin, congratulations. This has got to be one of the more gratifying wins of your career so far.
Yes. Don't know what else to say to that. That was really hard.
Was there like a turning point that you felt in the fight where you're like, this is mine now? Obviously, besides getting him in the full choke.
Not really, because I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time. I actually stopped looking for the choke because I knew the round was winding down and I just wanted to go for damage. I just felt myself slip under his chin, and then I was like, well, let's just try it. But I had full expectation that I was just going to do as much damage as I could there, and then we would have to do it all over again. So no, I didn't really notice a turning point. Like in both of the rounds, I was able to get good top pressure in at some point, and felt like on the ground I was definitely winning, but on the feet I was tagging him, but he was definitely tagging me too. So I felt like it was just going to be a hard fight the whole way through.
Can you tell us like what actually the training history was? Because at media day there was some saying like we didn't actually train together. Then on the broadcast, DC said that you had told them in the fighter meeting that you had some success wrestling him in the room. So, like, what actually happened?
So we've trained together, but not super close. So the way Extreme Couture usually does sparring days is they do a couple light rounds and then they really get into it. And we just did the light rounds together a couple times. So we knew each other. We've moved around on the mat together. We've trained together, but I don't think I've trained with him during the wrestling days, and I don't think I did any hard sparring with him.
And I mean, knowing that, like, you go in as this huge underdog, were you feeling disrespected and just like, you know, I know much better than everyone else. Like, this is crazy.
I can't be too mad about it. I know my record here in the UFC is not very good, and so if people just look at the numbers and not at the actual performances, I can totally get why people count me out a lot. I get it, but I know I'm good enough to hang with anyone in the division on a good day. And the biggest thing that sort of offended me is that the Philly crowd was cheering for a guy from Pittsburgh and not from right outside of Philly. So don't know what that was all about.
I mean, now do you think you're going to get a little bit more of that respect on your name? I mean, the record's getting closer to, I'm sure, where you want it to be in the UFC. Hopefully, you know, many more fights ahead. Do you think, you know, you're not going to be in this situation again when it comes to like being counted out?
It doesn't matter too much to me. I'm mostly here for myself. I love training. I love the martial arts. So I come in here to prove to myself and what I can do and just live out what I train on the mats. So what people think about me, it can be irritating sometimes because people have really bad takes sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's just the opinions of people that I don't know. So it really doesn't matter too much.
That's right. If it makes you feel better, they also booed Jeremiah Wells, who's from Philly. So they've been booing everyone.
Philly fans, they're strange sometimes, but
correct.
Fun.
I know a little bit was you usually train at XC, but you couldn't go there this camp. Did you get to talk to that team at all, and do you think you'll be welcome back there moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely text Eric after the fight, but well, it is after the fight, but yeah, we're good. Yeah, I expect to do at least half of my next camp at Extreme, but I'll run that by Eric first.
And then media day, I think the big story was you fixed your nose. How did it feel in there having your first fight with your new nose?
Was definitely able to recover really quickly between the rounds. I was really exhausted. It was a hard fight, and getting clipped really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails. So I was definitely feeling it, but in the break between the rounds, I was able to recover super fast, which is one of the main things that I've really noticed. Getting the airway cleared up is that recovery time has gone up a lot. Thank you, guys.